Welcome to another episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I'm just going to shoot this shit with you. I got one of my friends is going to be stopping by. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised when you see who it is. So, what's going on today, man? I don't know if you guys just saw the video of all that money getting picked up all over the highway, but they arrested people for picking up that money, man. What's up, Jason? How you doing, bro? How you been? How's your dad? Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys, even the haters, man. All of you. If you guys don't know, Dave Icovetti will be on my show on Wednesday, November 24th. It's going to be a real good show. You don't want to miss this one. His father was a captain in the Gambino family. And he's involved with a bunch of films and everything. He has a lot of things going. And it's going to be a great interview. Stay tuned for that one. It's going to be real good. And then I have some more after that I'm going to be coming out with. What's good, Pound and Pink Deal? How you doing, bro? What's good, Edward? Good, bro. Tell him I said what's up. So I'm going to show you guys the video of the money, man. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's crazy. What would you guys do if you were driving down the highway and you seen money all over the highway? Obviously, you're gonna stop and go pick it up, right? I don't even know why I did this. Why is it doing that? Damn, man, it's not that serious. Shit. Hell yeah, I'd pick it up too, but now they're arresting people.
Someone dropped money all over the freeway.
So now,
shut down.
This girl right here is an influencer, right?
The freeway right now. Oh my gosh. Literally everybody stopped on the freeway to get money off of the freeway. This is literally insane. This is insane. Oh my gosh.
Then we gonna scissor that, baby.
Yo,
So they arrested a couple people. So
Wow. He's gone, bro. The freeway is empty. Literally, the freeway
So I seen a video of them arresting.
only people on the entire highway. Literally, this is insane.
I seen a video of them arresting a black couple, and it's just messed up. Like, so that influencer that was collecting the money, you know that they took some money. That dude had all that money in his hand. We're going to scissor tonight, and he puts it in the car. Is he gonna get in trouble for that? Like, let's think about doing a gambling show every week with Anthony talking lines and games. Gambling market is booming. Yeah. I've been talking with Anthony. Yeah, that's a good idea, man. What's good, bro? Real Mob Radio. Yeah, right. She should be arrested. Because they definitely took money, man. If it was me, I'd be arrested, right? So I'm going to tell you guys a little story about what happened in my town. This is a couple years back, right? So there was a dude in there. He just got a lawsuit or something like that, right? He had $10,000 in an envelope, a bank envelope, right? He went to Price Chopper in Bristol. It's a grocery store. So he was in there. He was sitting at a table. He ended up leaving the 10,000 in an envelope on the table, right? He gets up and he walks away and leaves the money on the table. A lady comes by. She sees it. It's like in the courtyard of this grocery store. So she picks the money up and pocketed the money and left, right? So I think she went and tried to see if anybody in the stores, if it was anybody that was there, but the person left already. She was looking around to see if anyone lost anything. No one was around. No one said anything. She kept the money. The police put the lady's picture in the newspaper and on the news. Do you know this woman? Right? And people identify her. They arrest her for larceny, grand theft, larceny. And she found the money in a food court. So what is your what's your opinion on that situation? Should she have been arrested? Should like whose fault is it? Is it the guy that left the money? Is it the girls for taking the money? 10,000, that's a lot of money to misplace. Another time I was working with this guy, right? I was doing siding. I was making a decent living, and she should be arrested. She was arrested, and but she went to the people in the grocery store and she said, "Is this anybody's money?" She said, "Did anybody lose anything?" She didn't say, "Is this anyone's money?" Because obviously everyone's gonna say it's mine, it's mine. She said, "Did anyone lose anything?" And the people said no. So she took the money and went home with it. I think she spent it all, whatever she did. But the money was gone. So she ended up getting arrested for grand theft. And to me, that's just crazy. I mean, she probably could have did a little more to help get the person whose money it was. And what is she going to get? $100 reward? Like, people. You love Anthony? Yeah, man, I'll get him on again. If you're absent-minded enough to leave $10,000 at the table, yeah, right? Wait till you hear this next story about this guy I was working with, what he did with some cash. My ex-girl put her purse on the counter, Family Dollar, turned around to grab her daughter and went, noticed 400 missing. You went back to the store. They ran the camera footage. And it was the register lady? It was the lady at the register that took the money? Holy shit. I mean, the dollar store, they're probably not hiring the most, no, I ain't got nothing against dollar store individuals, but upstanding citizens and all that. She needed the money probably a lot. You will donate $1,000 if I confront Ramundi with the lies. You know damn well it was his voice on that tape. I don't know nothing, man. And show me the money. Ramundi's my boy, all right? The bottom line is Ramundi's my friend. And that's his story, man. I believe a lot of his story is true. Everyone embellishes parts of stories, but the bottom line is he's my friend. I want to throw him under the bus for no amount of money. It's not happening. It definitely isn't everything. It's everything to someone who's homeless and starving. So if you guys didn't know, I am trying to put together kind of like a fundraiser thing. And shout out to Jimmy Calandra. That's really commendable what he's doing with that school down in Georgia. I am trying to get together donations to help the families that are in the homeless shelter. And stay real, Staxx. Damn right, man. That's the only way, bro. I ain't changing. So any donations that come through any of my apps from now until Christmas will go to the homeless shelter. I want to help the families in there, and there's a few kids in there. I want to help them for Christmas. Money definitely isn't everything. It you need it in order to live. You can't you have to have respect for money. You know what I'm saying? I never really did. I would always just spend money like it was nothing. I didn't ever really care about it. I never had it like that. So it really never mean nothing to me, you know? I wasn't balling out of control. I didn't have a bunch of money. I grew up pretty, not poor, but not rich at all. Not even middle, probably a little lower. Money doesn't mean you're successful. Definitely not, man. Thank you. You won't send me no envelope, but Ramundi won't send you no envelope. Ramundi will send me an envelope, man. I gotta go meet him, man. Out in it would be dope to go meet him out in New York and do a live with him. How are you? What's up, man? Amsterdam. Shout out to Amsterdam. Maverick, what's good, bro? How you doing, man? Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, so any donations that go through any of my apps from now until Christmas will be going to the homeless shelter. I want to help them out. I appreciate every single one that's joining me tonight. I got a friend that's gonna be coming in, and he's funny as hell, and you guys are gonna be shocked when you see who it is. Hopefully he still comes through because he said a few minutes. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna be getting on my music thing again. If you guys didn't know, I'm an artist, and I really enjoy doing music. But I've been having so many roadblocks with trying to get the programs in order and everything. Ramundi's definitely coming on again. Talk to him today. He's doing good. Amsterdam and Holland in the house. Yeah, Ramundi's definitely coming on again, man. He's he's the king of this YouTube shit, man. He knows how to stir up some controversy, you know. They were talking about the Vatican today in church. Son of Ramundi? Nah, not quite. He's just my friend, man. Let me text this dude real quick. I got a friend that's gonna be joining me in a minute. He's got a pretty interesting story. You guys will be pleasantly surprised. He definitely is a character. Ramundi is a character. I got mad love for that dude. But I'm gonna be what's up, man? Sade, aka Little Mario. What you doing, bro? Nah, I know, man. Keep him going. It's funny. So, if you guys didn't know, Frank is definitely 100% gonna do the show on the 29th at 7 p.m. The 29th at 7 p.m. Frank will do the show. So thank you, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Keep him going. That's funny. Were you guys there when I said, "Oh, here's the other train wreck"? He was like, "You little asshole! I'm not a train wreck." Did you see that part? It was hilarious. Do you believe Anthony and what he's saying? I believe some of it. I believe a lot of it's true. People embellish stories, you know they do. Everyone does it. So when you went to all the guys out there or girls, if you were ever fishing, right? When you were out fishing, by the time you got home and you told your mother or father how big of a fish you caught, how big was the fish? You're like, Mom, I caught a fish. It was this big. You know what I mean? Your hands get bigger every What's up, Victoria? How are you? How did I link up with Ramundi? So, how did I link up with Ramundi? Well, if you guys didn't know, I do a lot of research on people. You make connections with certain people, and it spreads. It's like a spider web. So, I have connections with a lot of different people, and I've seen him on different podcasts, and I thought he was a really interesting guy. So, I checked out his book, and then I went to different podcasts, and I looked into him thoroughly. And matter of fact, Ramundi is the first person ever to come on Chatting with Staxx. He's the first person I've ever interviewed. If you guys didn't know. Because I haven't been doing this stuff for that long. I started so the whole premise for the mob show, I started thinking about that probably last year. At some point last year, right? So it was probably around December when I linked up with Anthony. Maybe it was later than that. Maybe it was February. It was still snow on the ground, I know that. So around February, it took me about a month to get to 1,000 subscribers. So around February, around January, February, I interviewed Ramundi, right? And I was working on it, trying to get subscribers, and doing more content. I interviewed Ramundi, and I recorded them, and I would stack them up, and then I would pump them out a little bit at a time. That's really it. Yeah, you're right. I caught a big striper once. Only fitness for women. What's up, Elizabeth? You're a solid individual. I'm sending 200 to your PayPal now. You're fundraising for those kids. Thank you. I appreciate that. See, I know that there's a lot of people out there that's definitely going to help me help them. I just want to make sure that these kids and these people in there have a good Christmas. I mean, that's the least that people that have it can do, right? I mean, these people are people that are in our I remember when I was homeless and I didn't have nothing to eat. I remember when there'd be a holiday and all my family would be gathered and I'd be somewhere it's a train. Yeah, shout out to Damien, man. Damien's a great dude. Yeah, so I used to be out, man, walking the streets, not caring about nothing, stuck in my own misery. And I wasn't living life really. And now, changed it around, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Wouldn't be nothing without you guys. So without you guys, I really wouldn't be here doing this. It's crazy how fast everything has transpired. And I'm only getting better. And I want to get to a level that people are like, wow, did you see like where he came from? He came all the way from being at the bottom of the bottom. I was hopeless, homeless. I had no ambition to do anything. I didn't even want to live. And I don't want to be like that anymore. I want to strive for greatness. I want to motivate people and I want to continue to do the right thing. And that's basically the message that I want to give. See how it all comes full circle? Damn right. Definitely does. This man's funny just because it's good. Zombie life, bro. And it's sad because now I drive around or I go places and I see people like my old friends and people that I was close with. And they're like homeless on the street with nothing. And I'm like, damn, man, that could be me. It was me. And I will never, ever let myself get like that again. Cadillac Jack, what's good, bro? Definitely, man. I'll never change the person I am, no matter how successful I get, man. But I guarantee you, I will be successful. Whether that's money wise, I don't measure success with money. I mean, yeah, to be successful, you got to make good money. I just want to be comfortable in life. And I want to be able to be on a path where I can motivate people. What type of people do you want to interview in the future? I want to interview people that have been through something and have made it out the other side, and they're still striving for greatness, even though they went through some tragic life experience. Those are the kind of people I want to interview. But I'm willing to interview anyone, all walks of life, from gang members to businessmen. I want to know what makes people tick. I want to know what makes people go in different trajectories in life, Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Shout out to Staxx for being such a good friend, always willing to lend a hand and do positive things for him and all those around. God bless you. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Without you guys, there'd be no me, man. You guys are the reason why I'm here. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, Edward. How did you roll out that suit and go to church today? Did you roll out of that suit? Roll out that suit. What do you mean? Why is my shit wrinkly? My shit wrinkly or something? Monday's picture text. I didn't kill the Pope. I was there. Oh man, that's a great idea, man. I didn't kill the Pope. I was just there. Oh man. Damn it. Sorry, people. Had technical difficulties. Put them back. What's good? Johnny B. Make exercise part of your routine. I'm not like a couch potato, bro. I do things throughout the day. I mow the lawn. I do things like that. Oh. So what do I gotta wear a suit when I go to church or something? I go respectable, you know. I button this up and shit, but trying to get my CDL, man. Hell yeah, definitely do that, man. There's no obstacle that will stop me from doing what I need to do. There wasn't things that would stop me when I wanted to do the wrong thing. So I'm not gonna let things stop me when I want to do the right thing. Like the court used to make me jump through hoops to try to stay out of prison all the time. And I would be like, I really don't care about any of this. And I'd just go back to prison and not worry about working on anything. I didn't want to work on myself. I didn't care. Rock bottom, bro. I hit that about 3 years ago. It's terrible. Sir. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro. I hear you. You should have Dickie from Low Mass. I'll look into him, man. I'll look into that. Physically fit is better than being wealthy. I'm pretty in shape, man. I definitely wasn't in shape when I used to drink and do drugs. But I'm in all right shape now. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna do everything in my power to succeed. I wake up in the morning and I focus. I work at this like it's a job. And I go above and beyond just this. I don't want YouTube to just be like, oh, I'm stuck on this YouTube stuff. This is all that it is, you know. I want to branch out, like the music. Shout out to J Dubs, man. Go check out his show if you guys If you guys didn't know, he has a music review show called Gas or Trash, where you can send your music in, and he tells you if your shit's trash or gas. And it's a pretty dope show. Shout out to J Dubs, man. He's a great dude. I smoke my lawn. Sweet. Dubs, man, what's good, bro? Scott Bell, what's good, bro? I haven't seen you in a while, man. Torn the block. I speak really bad of you, bro. I really don't feel you. I think you, man. What's the drama going on, man? Yankees for life. What's good, bro? How you doing, man? Torn the block. Yo, I cannot wait to see the kids' faces and the people in the homeless shelters' faces when I help them this year. I really can't. It's gonna be great. It's gonna feel great. Definitely, bro. I'll give you a shout out whenever, man. Anything I got, you got, bro. You know what? One thing about me is I don't change. I can get to a level where I have 1 million subscribers and I'll be the same person. I would let the same people come on the show. I wouldn't be like, oh, nah, you got to go do this and that. No, I wouldn't care. It'll be the same shit, man. Hey, Staxx, did you ever hear about Billy Grasso getting dropped into Weathersfield Cove in cement shoes? Heard about a little, but I never knew the whole story. Honestly, I heard the name definitely before, but I haven't heard anything like that. Hold on, let me see where this dude is, man. He was supposed to been on here. Nah, he's not answering. He must be busy. But anyway, it's all good. Let's see what else is going on. The Jimmy Hoffa stuff. Let's talk about that. Who thinks they're going to find Jimmy Hoffa's body in New Jersey? Let's see. 1 day ago, FBI search. Let's see. Bam. Okay. Okay, let's go. FBI searches for Jimmy Hoffa's body after a deathbed tip. How many of those are there? I mean, come on. There's what? The deathbed tip of the guy with the Irishman, right? That was supposed deathbed confession. Now there's another one. And then there's that guy that was on my show that said he was in a barrel over at where'd they say he was at a barrel? New Jersey. In New Jersey. Let me see video.
The Dyson Airwrap Styler, invented to wrap and curl hair.
Damn ads, man.
With no extreme heat.
All right, here we go.
So the question remains, why is the Hoffa case so fascinating after all these years? Anne-Marie McAvoy is a former federal prosecutor and now an adjunct law professor at Fordham University. So almost 40 years later, the fascination continues. Why?
Well, I think part of it is it's become almost folklore. It's become almost a mystery more than just a criminal case. It's more about just trying to find the solution, whether you sometimes look at, they want to, find the lost ship at sea. Mm-hmm. And in this case, they're looking for the lost body that nobody could ever come up with. It doesn't seem to be really, it's not likely it's really so much linked to getting closure or trying to really figure out who did it in this case, because they basically know it was the mob involved. And at this point, Jimmy Hoffa would have been almost 100. So it's not like, most of the people involved will probably be gone themselves, as far as probably buried somewhere.
Now, listen, I know mobsters aren't the most credible guys in the world, but why would they tell? Why would they have so many leads over the years that just turn out to be not true?
One of the potentials is a lot of the stories have said that he was supposed to be buried, including this one, buried in one place first, mm-hmm. and then moved to another place, that was the plan. So it may be that people who knew of the initial burial place may not have known where he was moved to, if that did indeed happen. And then you have people who are just looking for their few minutes of fame. This gentleman is writing a book, mm-hmm. so he's getting some publicity for his book that he's writing about Jimmy Hoffa. So he's, stands to make some money out of it in the end as well.
Now, I know you're not a medical examiner, but mm-hmm. I mean, if they actually found bones, would mm-hmm. they be able to link the bones to Hoffa? And could they tell how he was killed once mm-hmm. they find these bones? They're so old already.
Yeah, they could certainly they have DNA from Hoffa. They have some of his hair. Mm-hmm. So they have been able to make DNA linkages before. They were able to tell what car he was in many, many years later. I think 2001, they were able to determine that. So they could, if they found the body, or the bones, they could certainly determine whether they're him or not. Whether they could find the cause of death, it depends what shape the bones are in. Certainly it's not as easy as having a body, but it would give them some idea potentially. But the question is whether the people who actually perpetrated the murder, whether they're still alive at this point 40 years later. They may be, they may not be, and whether there would be enough evidence to actually prosecute somebody, even with the bones, is a big question.
So he's definitely not under the old Giants.
Apparently
which
not.
Which is gone now.
They look there. I mean, they've looked at so many places, but it's an interesting story. Everybody likes to kind of think about it, talk about it. It's one of those mysteries that probably will never be solved at this point.
Definitely true.
Thank you for joining us. The Hoffa legend.
I think it definitely will never be solved. What do you guys think? You guys are all talking about push-ups and one-handed push-ups. I could do one-arm push-ups, man. It's not that hard. You just got to spread your feet out wide. It's not that hard. Nah, they ain't gonna find him, man. They ain't finding him. Yo, shout out to NYC Crime Spots. Go check out his page too, man. Probably other bodies, yeah. It's talking. Johnny D taking over your show. No one taking over my show. Yeah, it's the healthy takeover. What's good, bro? Well, I'm waiting for somebody, man. I was waiting for somebody. I don't think he's gonna come, but maybe he forgot. I don't know. It's the typical stuff, right? You win some, you lose some. But I will definitely Wednesday. Don't forget, Wednesday is a big deal. Dave Icovetti will be in the building, and I'm gonna have T-shirts with these on it. It's gonna be pretty dope. Chatting with Staxx. And if you guys didn't know, go check out mobswag.com. There is Chatting with Staxx merchandise there, as well as some other people's merchandise. Go check out mobswag.com. And if anybody wants to donate to any of the families that I'm trying to help out, you can donate brand new toys to the P.O. box, or you could send gift cards. I can give them gift cards. My P.O. box is P.O. Box 1054 Bristol, Connecticut 06011. And you can send anything to the P.O. box. If you have T-shirts that you want me to wear, you have anything. If you have artwork you want to send me, if you have envelopes of cash, I'll take that too. But shout out to everybody that supports the channel, man. I'm just trying to make a difference in the world if I can, and that's it. So if anyone wants to help out, you're funny. Can you do one handstand push-ups? I don't know, man. And when I was in prison, I probably could. These dudes are like, yo, these guys are all talking about push-ups, man. You got anything written to beats? Yes. Yeah, man. Go check out. Matter of fact, maybe I could play it. Maybe I could play one of my songs here. Here, let me do this. I got a song called When the Music Stops. Let me see. Let's see if this works. It worked. Dun, dun, dun. Are you guys ready for this? This is Bill Staxx music. Just gunfire. See all music. Gunfire. Me again. Which one do you guys want to hear? Open book's pretty good. That tree. So-called friend. Let's listen to So-Called Friend first. Yeah. Say you love me. Say you love me. You left me for dead. You left me for dead. I don't care if I ever see you again. Yeah. It's like a message in a bottle. It's like a message in a bottle. Yo, listen. I remember those suicidal thoughts, like putting a shotgun in my mouth and blowing my brains apart. We
can't change, we the same heart. It still remains dark. You had me gassed like a chainsaw. My skills still remain raw. I think of all the sounds you had my back against the wall. You would pick me up when I would fall. I didn't want to talk at the time.
Yeah, man, I'm a rapper, bro.
My bad. I think all the good times that I had. Didn't realize that you were sad. So I took it to the extreme, another limit. You had no idea I was seeing other women.
I had to do something.
I'm not gonna
Dwell on the past, sit around and do nothing. You did your own thing too, with my so-called friend, and that's why I hate you.
Why am I sitting here alone if you're my so-called friend? You should be here constantly and not so now and then. You turned your back when I needed you close. You were a stranger to me when I needed you most. So-called friend. So-called friend.
So-called friend.
Hey girl, why you turn your back on me? All I ask you to do is stick by me.
This is my boy Justice.
Type of relation.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I'm a rapper too, man. This is Bill Staxx. The other guy rapping is my friend Justice. That's my friend Justice. Matter of fact, it's crazy how I met Justice. I met Justice through, I was in rehab, and he was the counselor, and he was running the sober house, and he had a studio in the sober house. So we recorded some music together. And here's another song. This one's called Gunfire.
Yo. Wild life. Bugging in the streets. We be in the streets. We be in the streets every day, man. Day on the grind. I mean, it's the heartbeat. It's the heartbeat.
Yeah, man. I went to rehab for heroin and alcohol.
I hear in the background gunfire. I don't wanna live this no more. Tell me what we live this life for. Tell me what we live this life for. I hear in the background gunfire. I don't wanna live this no more. Tell me what we live this life for. Tell me what we live this life for. Hey yo, we really need to stop it though. In the streets, firearms they be popping off, and they're hungry for this money. Stop it all.
Another block blocking off, and here comes the cops with the sirens.
Another ambulance and another person dying. Another person shot, another mother.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Try to stop street violence. Yo, we really gotta live these days.
It really will help out all of those people at the shelter.
Now there's a problem because we got crack in the way. Well,
would they care what you have to say? The only thing that really matters when God's grabbing your way. If it's your block I'm talking about, then you need to go outside and take over it now. Here in the background, gunfire. I don't wanna live this no more. Tell me what we live this life for. Tell me what we live this life for. Here in the background, gunfire. I don't wanna live this no more.
Tell me what we live this life
for. Tell me what we live this life for. All right, one more, ladies and gentlemen. This one's good. This one's deep. It's about my life.
Gotta breathe again. Gotta breathe again. Yeah. Hey, yo, my life flipped upside down now. Tell me when will it turn right down now? Yo,
hey, Staxx, bro. Shout out to Staxx, Ismail the Phoenix, and Double Dare. Thank you guys, man, for your support, man.
We went from houses where the roof is a storage unit.
There's a long road ahead, I'll be going through it. I stay up all the time, cats are snoring through it. I stay up on the ground, trust there's more to it. There's a lot of shit we going through now, and there's a lot of shit that I want to get now, and I will get it anyway, anyhow. Better pay attention, it's about to go down.
I want a girl that's devoted and not sugar-coated. Unless I put it on the streets, it's full of roaches. Let's pick up the pieces where we left off. I ain't thugging no more,
baby girl. I took the best off. Shout out to Blood on the Razor Wire. My boy, man.
A lot of problems. Forget the Gucci and Prada. You ain't gotta trust who I rock ya. Headshot ya, Kahlua and vodka. Even though I'm not popular, still wanna rock with ya. Take this number, put it in your pocketbook. Call me. Yo,
take the thing off the screen, bro. What do you mean? It's playing music, bro. That's what's playing the music. If I take that off the screen, it won't play the music, bro. What's good, man? What's going on, bro? Good, man.
What's up, man?
Chilling, man.
I didn't know this, man.
Oh, you didn't know I do music, man?
I didn't know this, man. We have to collab on something.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%. I've been rapping for a long time, man. I started in '89.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo, I like that. I like them tracks, man. The first two, the first two are pretty sweet, man.
Thank you, man. I got a lot more. There's a lot more, man.
Yeah, you gotta get back and get back in the studio and redo those, man.
Yeah. Thank you, Cadillac Jack, man. I appreciate all you guys, man. 89, man. I'm 42 years old, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a young 42, though. 42,
yeah, man. Shoot, man. I was, matter of fact, it's funny. I was getting in the studio in Revere back in 06. I laid down some shit, man. We put something together.
Yo, when you've recorded an album before?
Yeah.
Oh man, where can I hear your music, man?
Yeah. I have to go back and find it somewhere, man.
You used to do it on tapes, right?
What's that?
I used to do the 4-track tapes, the blue one, the blue 4 tracks. Remember, with the little switches on them. And then if you play it backwards, upside down, or if you play it reverse in a tape deck, it'll play it reverse, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Man, I got this echo, man.
You got an echo?
Yeah.
I don't got it.
Okay.
Does everyone else have an echo out there? What's good? I don't think so, man. I think they're good. So what you been up to, man?
Just working, man, doing my thing, get my money up.
Shout out to Damien and Hungry Hill, man. They're
yeah, man.
He's pumping that Hungry Hill thing. I really hope he gets where he needs to be with that, man. It's inspiration for him to achieve all that, you know.
Waiting for his donation to come through. His donation thing.
Yeah, once it does, I think he'll get it, man. I honestly do. I have
I'm gonna donate a little something. Always support friends in their business.
Definitely.
So
I mean, anything I can do, man. If I could try to get it out here and try to help get everything together, I'll do whatever I can, you know? That's what friends are for.
Yeah. I'm starting to train again, man. Looking to compete, man. I think I'm gonna get a couple more fights in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yo, this dude JD is in the building, man. We're gonna bring him in for a minute.
Yeah.
What's good, JD?
Hey, what's happening, Staxx? How you doing?
How you doing, man?
All right, pretty good, man. I was just I was in the chat room, not talking about politics, right?
Yeah.
Obviously I was talking about exercise. Unfortunately, right now in my living room, I don't know if you can see this or not, but my chandelier is freaking out. So my light in here is really bad.
Yeah.
But I came on to actually try to demonstrate, to show you what I was talking about, that, I'm not talking about it. I actually do it. And I have been doing it for decades.
What, the one-arm push-ups or the upside down
that's easy
one?
stuff, like handstand push-ups, pistol squats. If I put the phone here and I try to do them, you tell me if you can see me or not. I can't hear you because, once again, for whatever reason, my mic, it's a little bit better than last night, but I really can't. So I'm going to check.
My shit's all over the place, man. I gotta come back. I gotta find that link and come back.
I'm doing full range of motion, nose to the floor, not head. Am I still there?
Okay, yeah, I can, yeah.
All right, let's see. Tell me if you can see what I'm doing.
Yeah, I can see it.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Count for me. How many am I doing?
2,
6,
7, 8, 9,
10,
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Who's the troll, man? Who's the troll? Who I
Now,
gotta put? Who I
in
gotta
addition to
put?
having strong upper body, you need to have a strong lower body. I don't know if you can see this or not. This is a pistol squat. Let me
I
back
can't
up
see
a little
shit,
bit.
man. People can't see nothing, man.
Hold on.
Yeah, man. Yo, I can't make this whole show about you doing push-ups, bro.
Can you see that? That's it.
Yeah. You go down like and all that. But yeah, I can't hey man. Some people could do it, some people can't, right?
Well, it's not really about, when you say it that way, it kind of makes me think that you're implying that some people have special abilities and others don't. That's not true.
Yeah,
It's
but
a matter of doing it.
some people
Repetitions,
can't.
no matter
Some
what
people
you do.
just can't though.
Music,
some people just don't got it like
exercise,
that.
whatever it is.
Yo,
Repetition.
Staxx, send me the link. Send me the link in my email, man, because I got both the YouTube and the link open somehow, man. I don't know what the deal is.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't have time. You're arguing with the trolls about push-ups, man. I don't have time for that. I'm talking about life and trying to help these homeless couples in the homeless shelter. You know?
Yeah, I
So
hear you, man.
yeah, man. Thank you for joining me, man, and I'll talk to you later.
Yes, you
All
got
right?
it.
All right, bro. So, I'm gonna send Eli the link again. Let me see. Yo, if anyone wants to check out that music that you heard, there's about 2, 12. There's about 12 songs, and it's at Reverb Nation. It's reverbnation.com/Bill Staxx. Hold up, I'm sending Eli the link. The lighting is bad. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? How you doing, man? Yo, that was real commendable what you were doing, bro. I appreciate that. Like for the kids. I'm trying to raise money for the families in the homeless shelter in Bristol, man. Maybe you could help me with that, Jimmy. I want to try to make these people's Christmas a little better, because I know what it's like to be homeless on the streets and not have nothing, man. You know what I mean? Can you hear me, Eli? Damn, man, he froze up again. Froze up. You good? Keep
Yeah,
freezing
I'm
up,
there,
bro.
man. I've been hitting the weights, man. Been hitting just class and everything, man. Had to get these guns pumped
So what?
up.
You're really thinking about fighting again, man?
Yeah, man. I mean, here's the thing. I believe you don't get dreams and whatnot for you not to embark on them. I think the brain knows shit before you actually acknowledge it, really, man. So I think if I didn't have the idea or dream of fighting again, that it wouldn't be possible for me to do.
What are you gonna do, Bellator?
Yeah, probably gonna do one. I'm probably gonna do one.
Damn, why does it do that? Always on the good parts, man. All right, we're good. Damn.
No, I'm good.
All right, I can hear you now.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably do one CES and go right to Bellator.
So
Could be a little bit though.
what do you need? Like 3-4 months to train for that,
Yep.
or longer?
Daily, 2-3
Yeah,
times a day. Yep.
yeah. It's like a brutal workout, right?
It's fun, man, but it gets monotonous, man, and I don't know, you just kind of hate life in a way sometimes. in a certain aspect. I mean, you feel great, but at the same time, going through it, man. I mean, you're in pain every day, basically.
It's because you're ripping your muscles, right? You're building your muscles and rebuilding, and you're trying to condition
And all
yourself.
that, and just taking all those punches and kicks and tearing on the muscle and tendons and ligaments and strain and stuff like that, man.
Yo, this dude, an associate of mine that works for the Mayans TV show, got hurt, ripped his pec, bro.
Ooh, yeah, balled up into nothing. It's crazy.
It's insane.
So
he was wrestling or something like that. Ripped his pec.
Yeah, man, I just have an affinity for fighting, man. I don't know. It's just something I like.
What
like
do you feel? Do you feel like if you don't go and do that fight in the right way, that you're gonna do it the wrong way?
Nah, I'm kind of past that. I'm kind of past that point in my life, really, to be honest with you. It's just a competitive, it's a competitive thing for the most part. I think, when you train and you fight so much, the last thing you actually want to do is fight outside of the gym, unless you have to, or someone comes really asking for it or something, man. Because, you're really looking at man, when you're fighting professionally, it is a full-time job. Like I said, you're training 2 or 3 times a day at 2 to 3 hours each session, man. I mean, that's almost, it's an 8-hour day, depending.
How many fights have you had?
I've had like 4 or 5, 3 professional MMA, and then a couple kickboxing, and then 25 like jiu-jitsu tournaments, or matches,
So what, at the height of you fighting, what kind of pay do they get?
Yeah,
do they get paid when they lose too?
Yeah, I mean, this was one of the things that really kind of deterred me at the time. You're talking almost 10 years ago. I mean, you're looking at 500 to show and 500 to win in just a local show.
Yeah.
And back then, your first appearance in the UFC just on the undercard was $6,000. I mean, where you made your money, $6,000, that gets taxed. Then, if you're lucky, you got a manager and a gym that only take 5 to 10% of your pay as well, of your purse.
Yeah, but and you have to pay travel and all that too, right? You got to pay travel expenses and all that, or do they put you in a hotel and everything?
No, that depends. But imagine just off of $6,000, tax, man. Tax, you're down to $4,000 already. You take 30%, you're about $4,000 already. Then you got to give up another 10% or so to your coach or whoever. You're not left with too much. But where people did make their money back then, at least 10 years ago, if you got fight of the night or knockout or submission bonus, it was an extra $71,000.
What?
So, yeah.
On top of $5,000?
Yep.
71,000.
Yep.
So you I gotta knock them out, right?
I mean, that's pretty much probably most people's
That would be my
idea,
only rule, bro. I'd be like, I gotta knock them out. I need that money.
So, well, I did get signed to that, man. But, the other stuff that I do, my coach at the time, another friend knows Damien real well. He just told me, he said, listen, man, this is really not worth it, man. Because I just had a bunch of opportunities to do other shit, man. I just set myself up like that. And he's like, listen, you're going to come down to the gym one day. So I'm going to tell you take your hand and put it down on the counter so I can take a look at it. And behind my back, I'm gonna have this bat and I'm gonna smash your hand and break it. So there's no decision.
So you can't fight anymore.
Exactly, man. Because I was thinking about walking away from doing what I do so I could really pursue fighting. And, you know, I would feel great probably if I did do that. But in the end, like, I was smart enough to know that probably wasn't the best decision for me.
The grass isn't always greener on the other side, man, you know?
Well, it's not always, you know. And the thing is that fighting shit, man, is a drug. It really is, man. Because the whole lure, like the allure of it, you know, and the
Elizabeth says, Eli is cool. Thank you for your service.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh shit.
I appreciate everyone recognizing and giving thanks to the veterans and whatnot. So,
did you ever make
shit,
that 70K, man? Did you ever make that?
No. Here's the thing. So when I did end up getting signed, but I never ended up fighting in the U. I stopped before that. I moved out to Arizona to train and get ready. I was training out at Ben Henderson's gym, him and Joe Riggs, sparring with them quite frequently. Shannon the Cannon Rich, they were all out there. And some things happened. I ended up homeless for a little bit. And
it gets real, man.
I got put on the shelf, man. And at that point, I just got back to my life and doing what I needed to do to take care of myself, man. So,
yo,
pull myself up out of that hole.
J Dubs wants to get in the ring, man.
Do it. It's probably one of the most.
He's in a chair, though. He's in a wheelchair.
They can still make that happen.
He'll do it, man. He wants to fight, man. He's legit.
Yeah. It's probably one of the most exciting.
He said, sure does. He said, sure does. Damn
one of the
right
most,
he wants to fight.
One of the most probably exciting things that I've done, man. Just being in front of that crowd. I mean, it's just real. That gets, I think, for people that like to scrap or whatnot, that gets the best out of you. You and another man get. I mean, shit, man. You saw that. I mean, I locked that door behind me. The army
when
base
you lock that door, you're like, it's time, man. It's time. Let's get this in.
So, you get in the cage, man. It's just you and that person in there, man. It's dog eat dog, period. So, you better bring your A game. And so, it's probably it's the highest level of competition that you can.
So
I feel that you can do because it's all on you, really. You don't have another couple teammates to block you, to block or whatever the case is. If somebody misses their block or they don't pass you the ball or some shit like that, it's just you and the other guy in there, and whoever is the better man that day is coming out victorious.
So have you? I was talking to Damien the other day, and have you ever been in a fight where you're like, oh shit, this dude's got me? Like, I feel like he's got a little more skills, maybe, or maybe you just weren't all the way at your level that night. Did you ever have that?
Not during the actual fight, during practice. Some practices I have had that. I have had that in some practices, but not too often, really. I really have done a good job of holding my own. I mean, a lot of it comes down to, I played so many sports as a kid. Like I said, I played a lot of hockey. I played a lot of soccer, which is kind of weird because I grew up in Michigan, on a lake for a couple years of my life. But then, being black, playing hockey, man, that came with some struggles. But, for the most part, from the time I was like 9 to 17, man, I played like 100 games a year. And then I had to play football, and then I played soccer and whatnot, man. So you got to be able to turn that switch on. And part of it is not part of it is not letting the situation or scenario getting into your head, because you'll defeat yourself a lot faster than anybody else could.
Yeah.
Because
you got the option Just it's the same thing with being a drug addict, man. You know how easier it is for me to just give in and just do it?
Yeah.
It's easier to do that than to do what I do, you know? It's easier to just go out and say, I just don't want to work I don't want to work at it no more. I'm just tired. But I know what the outcome will be, man.
Well, I was saying just like the head game, just to get psyched in, like, you're looking across the cage or the mat at the other guy, and there's always this idea of what certain territory looks like or sounds like or whatever. So you got somebody that's got like massive cauliflower hair, they're jacked up in diesel, and you're like, oh shit, this guy,
like, oh,
this dude looks like the real deal, and right then and there, like, yeah, you could lose right there before the match even starts. That's the thing, is what I'm getting at, so you got to be able to bring that competitiveness and that spirit into the arena. A lot of times a lot of people don't have it, and they psych themselves out. And they try to do all this extra shit, man, to get, that's what we're talking about, do all this extra stuff to get themselves hype and pretend, but I think
punch
they're really
yourself in the face.
I think they're really trying to get themselves going, but I don't think it is they really want to do, or
they don't even want to feel it. Yeah. They don't even want to do it.
Yeah. Or they feel they know what's getting ready to come up, and they start kind of, their soul starts leaving their body a little earlier than they expected, so they're trying to get themselves psyched up, man, to do something that you should already be there in your head ready to do, But shit, man, I've been a fighter since, I don't know. I just had that competitive nature, and my parents just, put me in those sports, put that competitive nature, and I mean, it probably stems from other stuff already, like me and Damien were talking about, especially for certain people around our era, just gritty kids or whatnot. But I mean, first time I hit somebody, I smashed somebody over the head like I was 3 years old over with a Tonka truck for like messing with my friend. It was just, you thought you were better than, I don't know, you could just do shit. I remember that shit pretty clear, but yeah, I just didn't like people messing with me at all, and I fought a lot. And then my parents wouldn't let me do martial arts when I was a kid because they thought I was going to use it incorrectly. So fighting has always been something I always wanted to do, period,
They teach you that, though, right? They teach you not to use it like that.
They do teach you, man, but I think that's something that's just a learned thing. Like I said, most fighters, they're probably some of the most reasonable and considerable people and level-headed people that you're going to come across. Because what's really interesting is a person that doesn't fight, they always want to go to the bar and do some shit. They always feel like they have something to prove. When we prove that shit every day, man, for like 6 to 8 hours, like I said, the last thing you want to, I done fought all fucking day, man. I just want to come to the bar and have a drink and hang and see some titties and some ass,
go in there and fight everybody.
Try to get my dick wet. I'm not trying to be here. I'm not worried about you.
There goes the demonetization, man. There goes.
Oh, did I, man? Oh, my God.
No wonder,
man.
No wonder I'm not getting. No wonder I'm not getting. People aren't getting notifications. It's because of that.
No, bro.
It is. No, it's
it makes the show exciting. My bad, man. I remember that, man. So
yo, we gotta set that up, man, for J Dubs, man. We gotta find someone in the chair that they can go at it, and we could set it up like a real event, bro.
I know people that do this.
You do?
Yep.
Let's set it up.
Stuff out. They got stuff out there for it.
We should set it up.
Special league,
Dubs is about it, man. He would be about that check, right?
Yeah, man. Shit, my first fight was in the Army. My kickboxing match.
Yeah. So when you were in the Army, you were fighting not when you were supposed to be fighting. And then what? Did you get involved with the kickboxing for the Army because of that reason?
No, like I said, man, so it was really, growing up in the 80s, grew up on the whole action hero, Mike Tyson, the big heavyweights,
Rambo.
You know, I always wanted to fight, man. So I just I watched, you know, every day I came home from high school, man. I have to pop in some Bruce Lee. I watched some Bruce Lee shit, man. I watched some Mike Tyson fights,
Enter the
man.
Dragon and all that.
And I just go crazy on my dad bought me a heavy bag, you know, when I was young. So I'd jump on that, man. I'd be practicing that stuff. And I always wanted to fight, man. I mean, realistically, the only reason I played, well, it was already demonetized, right? So
say whatever you want now, man. This video already done, bro.
So
you can fuck shit, whatever. Fucking say it all.
So,
I don't give a shit.
Once I got once I started getting up there, man, I started getting larger and whatnot, playing those contact sports. I mean, realistically, man, I only played football and hockey, man, so I could get out there and fuck somebody up. I just wanted to hit people, man.
Take your aggression out on them, right? Take your aggression.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was a macho thing. You know, who's more man going into the corner. You know, who's coming out of the corner, standing up, man, or who can get the, you know, I mean, we'd cheer whoever got hit the hardest, you know, fuck somebody up, man. So then when I ended up going to juniors, we could actually fight, you know.
Yeah, but then when they're pulling someone off the field in an ambulance, everyone's like, "Oh, is he all right?" Right?
Yeah, but we're celebrating though. We're doing a whole dance behind it. You know? So,
man.
So. Yeah, man. Dad, I would have to say, you know, the last thing you want to do, man, is go out to the bar and fight and shit, man. And after training so much, but that's what I wanted to do, man. I wanted to fight, and you know, when I got the opportunity when I was in the Army, like I said, my parents wouldn't let me fight when I was a teenager. I got the opportunity to, man, I found a small gym right off base there and started kickboxing. And my first fight, man, it was American kickboxing. So it was all the stuff above the waist. It wasn't the Thai boxing.
You couldn't kick in the legs?
Right. You know, but I beat the Georgia State champ, man. It was my very first fight. And this guy had been pretty seasoned. So that was pretty big. What? That's pretty big for me, man. I almost stayed down in that town when I got out of the Army just to train down there at the gym. So there's been times where I've made decisions on where I lived at where I'm going to train. You know, I just loved it that much. But you know, like Damien says, you know, I was somebody of concern in the gym when people see me come in or have to spar against me. That's a nice way of saying it.
I think you gave him a run for his money, and that's why you guys liked each other, right? You guys gave each other runs for your monies. Like you know when to apply the pressure and when not to, right?
Yeah, that was it, man. I mean, we just, you know, some people just have that affinity for each other, man. If you got the same mentality and same attitude, because there's always some clowns in the gym too, you know.
Yeah.
You can see how
tough guys and shit that walk around like this with their water bottles and shit.
Well, just that, man. And kind of goofy attitudes here and there, man. And you know, you see people, and when you train with somebody, you get to know them real well. You get to know their personality. You know the deepest part, you know, about them pretty much. You know what at their core, what, you know, if they're gonna have that backbone, that grit, man. And that between men, man, that's all we really care about. Do you have the backbone to stand there and fight, you know, and not be a bitch? And so, real recognizes real, right? So. Even though you might be a good athlete, you might be there fighting this, then the other, you don't have that element of whatever that it is, you know. And but sometimes people want to get cute and want to be pretty and want to try to clown this person. They think they're fun in games, and you know, until they get
that first strike, till they get that first whap.
Well,
oh, shit.
Kind of that, but you know, like what we were talking about is like, you know, some people might just be, they might be trying to like somebody might come into the ring, come into the gym, and they're going to try to say embarrass me or embarrass Damien, and you can feel the energy coming off it. You know, they might do something cute and then like laugh and smile and giggle like, oh, okay, you're cute now, right? But then that shit just pisses us off.
Yeah, like say you got to use the dumbbell next or something. He comes up and like drops it in front of you or something, right? Like some stupid shit like that.
No, let's just say they do some kind of weird, goofy move or something like that. Maybe they catch you with it. Then they're showboating, and it's like, oh yeah, that was a good one. Well, watch this shit, you know. Now, because you did that, I'm gonna have to put some stank on the end of this punch or kick, you know.
Have you ever struck out at someone and really hurt them and you felt bad, like, oh man, I shouldn't have went that hard on them?
You know, there's been some times that are kind of like that, man. That's one of the things I kind of got used to get criticized about. They'd be like, oh, so I'm very, like Damien was saying, I'm very controlled. Hold on.
You didn't know Eli's a brain surgeon.
So, no. Hold on, man. I'm going to lose you here in a second.
Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. Oh man, everyone just bounced out because of that sound.
Hold on, man.
Bro, I'm gonna see what I could do with that, man.
What's that?
With the fight with J Dubs, man. I'm gonna see if we can link that up, man. I
might lose you.
That would be a good one, bro. Yeah, I lost him. So what's good, everybody? You guys are all arguing about push-ups and stuff like that. Really? I have no clue what you guys are talking about. One-arm push-ups and handstand push-ups. Let's see what else we got here. Not guilty. And I know you guys are mad about it. Damn, why does it? I cannot wait. Damn. Keep hitting this wire, man. Yeah, I'm about to get off in a minute, homie. I gotta go eat something, man. And but I'm gonna give you a call, bro, and we can finish chopping it up. But thank you guys for coming on with me. And if you guys want to help me help these homeless people that are in the shelter, I want to make their Christmas a good Christmas. I want to help out the kids that are around the town and the kids that are in the shelter. So if you guys want to help me, you can donate to any of the apps that I have. Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. Anyone that donates from now until Christmas, the money is going there. And make sure you check out mobswag.com. Shout out to Kent Street TV. And if you guys want to donate any brand new toys or any gift cards, you can send them to P.O. Box 1054, Bristol, Connecticut 06011. And I just want to try to make these people in the shelter have a good Christmas, because I know what it's like. And if you guys can help them, I mean, I'm pretty comfortable, so. I was talking to J Dubs, bro. What's good, bro? Can you hear me?
Hold on. You back?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Trying to get you on my Bluetooth.
It's all good, bro. I've been on here for about an hour and 25 minutes, man. I was about to get off. I'm gonna go relax and eat something, just chill.
So back to what we were saying. Like, yeah, man. So here's the thing, man. You know, like I'm like 210, 215, and there'll be a bunch of guys in there that are always maybe like, you know, that are smaller, that feel like they have to prove something. So they'll go like harder. They'll go a lot harder with me than they should. But that shit still hurts. And not only that, man, you can feel the intent behind it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, all right, like here's the thing. I'm not your fucking boxing bag. I'm not your fucking punching bag though. Just because I'm bigger don't mean that you get to go harder on me. That shit I can still get knocked out. You know, I can still get knocked out. So or get hurt.
I'm a southpaw, man. I'm a southpaw.
So
and I've been in prison. I've been in a fight in prison where I was like nervous, man. We're fighting in the cell, and I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna stop this shit. Like I'm fighting, and you know, you're banging around, you're smashing into fucking concrete and steel, and it's not comfortable situation, man. And I ended up choking the guy out.
yeah.
Thank God, because I didn't know how I was getting out of this shit, man.
Well, usually when people get a little too spirited with me, I give them a little. I'm one of those people that I play at whatever level that the other person wants to play at, because I know the different levels that I can bring.
Yeah.
So I'll always increase it one more when they think that they want to elevate it just a little bit more. So it's like you damn near have to kill me to stop me. You know, I'll spite my nose to save my face. Like a lot of people aren't like that. You know,
So you're really thinking about doing the fighting thing,
yeah,
or?
absolutely. I already started training.
Wow, man.
Training,
so are you? Do you have your eyes on an opponent yet?
No, I just got to get back to training consistently. Once I get back to there, and I feel a little bit somewhat like myself, then I know that I'm doing this and being serious with it. I'm back to being serious with everything. Then I can start looking at the opponent or whatnot. But I'll be honest with you, what I know now, I don't really give a shit too much who the opponent is for the most part.
You got to get someone that's real flashy and all like, I'm fuck you up, blah, 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 and you just smash them.
It doesn't
I like
matter
those
to me either
ones.
way. It doesn't matter to me either way. You know, I can't stand those people though. You know.
Definitely got to do it on the East Coast, man, because I got to see this one, bro.
It will be.
It will
be.
I'll definitely be there, bro.
It'll be up there. It'll be up there, either Connecticut, Rhode Island, or Massachusetts.
I'll definitely be there to support you, bro.
You know, but the only time I actually felt, I've never felt bad about doing something to somebody in the gym, because 9 times out of 10 they deserved it. Trying to showboat or trying to get the better of me. And it's like, all right, well, if that's the name of the game, then watch this. But I'm not going to be. So I have knocked out quite a few people during practice. I don't like doing that though. But I love giving you a liver shot though. Watch you go to your knees. Watch you go to your knees.
Piss blood.
And kneel before Zod. You know.
You're like trying to suck in that breath, like I've been there too, bro.
So, yeah, that's a real uncomfortable one. We should have calmed down.
Man, I had someone give me a shot in the side once, man. It was so brutal, bro. Dropped me.
Yeah.
Dropped me right to the ground, man. I was on my knee, like couldn't even breathe.
I got dropped once with a liver shot. One time. It was down in Brazil. And I was training down at 011 MMA team. And at the time, Marcos de Lima, Rodriguez. He fights in the UFC now. He was on the Ultimate Fighter Brazil. I think Ultimate Fighter Brazil 3.
Yeah.
And there's another guy down there that was really good. His name was Thiago Vera. And we were just fucking destroying each other. And he got me with a good one. That one got me. I had to stop for a second. But then we were going at it hard. And I was like, okay, this is what's up. I'm digging this shit. But then he was like, nah, man, we're good. We don't got to go this hard anymore. I don't want to go this hard anymore. I was like, man, I'm good with it, man. I'm fine.
Yeah. Like, I like this shit, right?
That was good,
Like,
you know?
fuck it.
But that was the only time that's happened to me. You
That's
know,
hilarious.
far as getting a good liver shot.
Yo, I gotta go eat something, Eli, man.
So, all right,
had
man,
a long day.
Get out there, man. Say what's up. Say what's up to the people.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Thank you,
I don't know.
everybody, for your support Staxx. And
Yeah, man, I appreciate.
make sure you get your. If you come to the show and you're watching, hit the like button. You gotta hit the like button. Gotta get his likes up.
Yeah, man, get them likes up, man, please. And stop arguing about push-ups. Like, what's going on in the chat section? Like, for the last hour, I think they've been arguing about doing upside-down push-ups and one-handed push-ups.
I'll be trying to do them every day when I'm on my grind for sure. I do.
Yeah.
I do about 500 a day. You know,
Sober, bro, sober. That means sober.
Yeah.
No drugs.
Diamonds, fingertips, fist, inverted. You know, but the most I did it. The most I did at one time was 82. That was back in the military. I had to do 82. I did 82 push-ups.
That's a lot, bro.
Yeah, because they had the standard. They had the standard. At least when I was in, the standard was 42 or above push-ups, and sit-ups was 52 or above, all in under 2 minutes. You had 2-minute time cap to do that.
When I was in prison, we used to do the deck. You know, it's a lot of push. It's over 1,000, bro. It's over 1,000.
Drawing the deck of cards.
Dropping them.
Yeah.
Do. Of course, weed's a drug, man. I'm not going to get into it with you right now. But anyway, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Till next time, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, Eli. I'll give you a call, bro.
All right, man. I'll holler at you.
Thank you, bro.
All right, peace.
Thank you, guys.